Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys are doing great. Today I'm doing a new set of animation for our character named Hope, and this time I'd like to do the backside, or in the game when you're facing forward, or the character is facing forward, um, which will be looking at the back of her head and her back side, for that matter. So I'm duplicating this front underscore idle scene in open Toonz, so I could reuse it. I could do a silhouette and trace it as it how it's done. All right, save scene as back underscore idle, and we'll see if we could reuse the animation for this. So this one is our new scene. I'll try to see how much less work I can do. Reuse as much as possible. I'm pretty new to this whole 2D character design thing, so hope you bear with me, especially with OpenToonz. It's an open source software I'm using, and I've only learned using it in a few days, for a few days. Although I did have some experience doing Flash animation before, which I find is very similar to this. Okay, I want to switch. How do I do that? Window, level, canvas size. I want to rotate. I want to flip it horizontally, because the character would then be facing the other side. All right, let me look that up. All right, so I'm trying this flip view horizontally. Let's see how the animation works. It's actually not bad. Okay, I can use that, but I have to change the elements. Different ones. So this, let's see, without that. So this one I have to edit. Because now I have a silhouette of what the top is. No face. Head is the same. Okay, let's do this. So my goal is to keep the silhouette the same, but considering this is facing the other side, then there has to be changes. So let's start with the hair. Okay. Now I'm using my pen. Okay, let's erase it. First would be eraser. So it would be this one. All right. Let's try that. And we still got the curl, so that's fine. That should still work for our art style. Ribbon. Maybe this one has to change. Now it looks totally different from behind. Okay, let's go. Oops. Let's do pen. Oops. All right. So I would, oops, what just happened? I would go right. That's weird. I would go with might be too small. Okay, just need some more pressure. There you go. Oops. And that should look from behind. Let's go to our drawing and flip back, flip horizontally. There we go. Now we go fill, hair. Oh, sorry, it should be empty. Oops. Undo. Oops. Let's do some redo. Okay. All right, that's too thick. Undo black. I'm using 1 to 5, so that's fine. Okie dokie. Good. And then go. Oops. That's fine. All right. Let's now we want to show the back of her hair. Let's go. I don't want to change the silhouette because that's what we did for our first. Okay, too thin. There you go. Oops. Undo. Let's go fill, for example. But we're not filling it with color. We're filling it with lines. So I would have to undo that. Let's turn that empty. And let's go to our next layer, which is our hair color. And let me show that. There we go. So we can add more color to it. Oh, that's right. So hair would have white color, and then our hair would go like, oops, undo, go like this. Black. Again. So hair would have white fill, and then hair is black with our pen. So I really like doing this. I'll just careful so I don't have to erase it afterwards. This software is crashing whenever I do like something like this with a lot of lines, and when you try to delete it, it was on my previous video, so you do this and then you try to erase parts of it, it just crashes. And it could be just my computer though. I just want to save time. Alright, save. Make sure I don't lose any progress I have. Oops. What did I just do? Let's go pen. And see. It's not bad. Oops. I think I just did some. Here you go. Eraser tool is pretty bad with lines this many. That should work. I don't want to crash it again. Save. Don't crash. Please. Alright, I might have to pause the video. I don't want you guys waiting for this to respond. I'll be right back. And it's back working now. I'm fine with that. Maybe some more. Let's see. Oops. Alright. Okay, it did eventually crash, so I had to restart. Well, at least I got most of it saved. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. The face we don't need. The chin, I have to take this chin out. Let's see what you got. Alright, again. There we go. Save. Okay. Now for the shirt, I have to. Alright. Let's see how much you can do here. How much you can use it. And since this is in the back, I would think that the straps are part of the main body of the I call this a jumper. Jumper, I don't know what you call it. Oops, what just happened? Okay, move, erase. Her jumper. See how much you got. Good. So I just want to make sure my lines are connected so it fills it properly. Now we just need some more. There we go. Just need some more lines. that. Should be some crease in here. Oops. That's a lot. Suddenly it's a lot. I don't know where this one's coming from, but okay. Maybe we have some. Oh, it's usually a stitch mark. So we'll see if we can have like stitches. I like that. How about some pockets in the back? Ooh, okay, let's do that. No, maybe it's too much. Well, less is more, so maybe something like that in there. Maybe some creases. Oops. We'll see. I feel like putting something in there, but I just don't want to distract everyone from I just want to make sure it looks very different from the one in front. Oh, let's do this. Flip view horizontally. And then we go, okay, so let's go do the hands. Again, I'm keeping the silhouette. Okay. Keeping the silhouette of it, so that should work. Oops. There you go. Let's differentiate the okay. Let's give this one something. Oops. There we go. Maybe some. Oops. Undo. It goes right here. How about some patchwork on the shirt? Maybe that will be like okay, let's try it. See if it works. So if we go bump, 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 fill it in. Good. And the right column. Then we go do so. Oops. It's too. I like that. Let's do another one. I really like doing more recognize. Maybe some heart. There you go. Let's do the same. Yeah. But we're keeping it the same color so it doesn't distract too much from the front design. Good. Now let's do the shoes. Shoe. Let's try to erase it. Then this should be okay. Let's try to do this. So that's behind. Let's do this. Let's need it differentiated from the front. So it looks like you're looking from the back of it. All right, do the same here. So we're doing that. Maybe it needs, oops, undo. See if it needs more marker. Okay, bit too much. But I like that. I don't know if we need this. Let's keep it. Next. All right. It's too much. See if we have like want something thinner in here. Maybe this. Oh. Thicker. No, it's okay. That looks different enough. See how it animates. Well, it still works, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm not sure if this would render for me flip horizontally. Let's try this. See if it renders. Render. Back idle. And see if I can find it here. Outputs. See. And nope, it doesn't. Okay. Let me see how it works. Let me see how I can flip this and not have to do the whole animation all over again. All right, after tinkering a bit, I think the only solution is to go column by column and then do a flip. Oops. Do a horizontal flip. See if this works. So if you do select everything in one column do negative 100%. All right. See how the animation works. Okay. So the animation works. I think this is the way to go. Let's go back to, all right, animation, first frame. Let's do this. Face we don't need, so we can actually hide that. The head, go select, and then we go flip. Select one. Okay, that works. This one though, concerned about the hands. Actually, the feet, I originally did them mirrored, so they should work as is. I just need to flip the sword. Let's see. Save. All right, I need to work on this. All right. Let's see what we got. -100. And the sword. Okay. See what you got. The thing is, I'm changing the pivot point. We could always correct that later. Select and move. Oops. Select everything and move. All right, I know what I'm doing. Select, then shift. So I keep my so I can keep my angle. I move it in straight line. Select, smooth, and shift. There you go. Column, move, first move, then shift. All right. Next would be select. See. Move it. I like to move it. Select 100. Oops, sorry. Move, shift. Alright. See how the animation goes. That's too far off, but I can fix that. Okay, let's see how the skeleton is at the moment. Okay, so the skeleton is twisted. That's why. So animation. That should be better. Where are we? We're in the leg. Oh, leg. Arm with a sword. Okay. Let's go right here. That should be about there. This one. Okay, let's see how the animation goes. There you go. I think that's way better. Let's do some corrections here. So for this, for the pants, it does have a, there we go. So maybe we can go animate. Let's see. Oops. Oh. Just don't want it. Animate. Okay. Animate. What are you doing? That's why. And that's because we already have the skeleton. So the feet moves with it. And now let's see how that works. Moves quite a bit, so let's see if I'm all right. Moves too much. I just want to see how much of... That's weird. Okay, this one... Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. This one should go this much. Maybe if you go inverse kinematics, it can go... see, that's where the problem is. Yeah, that's good enough. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Good. Okay, we have our first idle animation. Back idle animation. See how this renders out. Let's do, oops, I forgot to turn off some columns in here. Off. And again, render. See what we got. Hey, now it's in the right, it's moving in the right direction. Resize it. Again, I'm resizing it to 240. So far I don't need anything bigger. I also want to save space. It's one of my goals for this project. I want it to be small enough, perhaps at some point be played in mobile. Front idle. Oops. No, totally forgot. Let's make a new folder. Back. Idle. Now removing that. Okay, let's go to Unreal. This is Hope. Back idle. Let's put in images folder for organization. And see. So now it's in there. They're all 240 by 240. Let's apply paper 2D texture settings. Save again, and let's do create sprites. Since all the new sprites are still selected, I can right-click and create flipbook out of it. Naming convention, paper flipbook underscore hope back idle. Let's take it out here for easier access. Let's change the frame per second to 24, which is a standard one I'm using for this game. Now let's implement it on our player. So this file is a combination of C++ and blueprints. I did learn blueprints ahead of time. Well, prior to this I did a game, but everything was in blueprints, and now I really want to learn how to do it in C++. But based on my research, it's always best to use both to maximize their the best features between C++ and blueprints. Okay, so I will be on my idle state. So the default is flipbook hope front idle flipbook, but that flipbook is changed as the character moves. So now I have a forward input and the right input, and the axis would show either +1, 0, or -1. You know, for forward, back, and right. Forward, backward, right, or left. Now, if it's blocking, I would need a different set of animation for that. But otherwise, if it's not blocking, then I would check if it's moving or not. So this is velocity. If velocity is 0, then it would be an idle. Otherwise, it would be walk animation. Idle moving, idle not moving. Sorry, false, so this should be moving. Why do I have front idle? Oh, that's why. This should be, well, we're changing this later, but I just want it to walk. All right. We don't have anything else yet, but so we're doing the walk animations in there. Otherwise, if it's idle, then I would use if it's facing, sorry, forward is facing away from the player. That means the back idle, which we just did, is actually forward idle. Let's see. Back idle. Forward right. Alright, that's fine. See if this works. So, ooh, okay. So if we go up, yeah, don't have an animation yet, but at least if it's facing that, facing here, it's working. Alright, I think that works, and I think the jumper is distinct enough to differentiate it from back and the front. It's also almost like Krusty Krab. It's almost like a smiling crab. Yay! Okay. Next would be more back animations. So it would be walking. Well, walking forward. This is walking back. So this is idle forward. And then jump and attack. Alright, that will be our next video. Thanks for joining me for this animation work using Toonz and Unreal Engine 5. Until next time, see ya.